Welcome again to Pause on Purpose, and thank you for joining us. We are back in Romans 15 today, and we're finishing up uh, this section on the God of hope all week long. And that's where we land today. In Romans 15:13, Paul gives a title, a name to God that is priceless because it shows to us that God is the very source of our hope. Romans 15:13, Paul writes, "Now may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that you may abound in hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Now may the God of hope, think about it. This is a prayer by the Apostle Paul. And what a great prayer to pray over ourselves, but also others. And what better way to start than to express that God is the God of our hope? We've been explaining the last 2 days that God promised this hope to the Gentiles through the nation of Israel from the beginning of Moses, David, and Isaiah the prophet. And according to the Apostle Paul in Romans 5:2, this hope is where we stand. We stand in this hope. And this hope, as we've talked about all month, is not like the Greek idea of hope, which has a lot of elements of uncertainty. There's provisos and contracts. Um, there's when kids on the playground, oh yeah, I swear to you, and I hope, I cross my heart and hope that, all that stuff. There are all kinds of uncertainties in life, not only in contracts, not only on the playground, but just we say it as a matter of something in our conversations. Well, I hope to get there next week, or I hope to get to that country and visit there on a vacation one of these days, whatever it might be. No, no, no. The New Testament word for hope, as we've talked about, is anticipation with expectation. Now, there's a word that we don't use a lot, right? We've come to realize you can't expect much from anything anymore. In fact, when you go to a restaurant, it's hard to expect good service sometimes because they're just shorthanded or they're short a cook and the food comes out and it's not always as good as you think it is. But the hope of the New Testament is um, the hope that gives us the anticipation with expectation based upon the person and promises of God. And that, beloved, is something we can take hold of. And that's why Paul calls him the God of hope. And beloved, there's nothing more important than for you and I to have hope in this world because it is fleeing away. And each and every day, God is taking elements of the world and the things that we relied upon out of our hands so that we have only Him to hold on to. And like the song, the hymn says, despite all that going on, He will hold me fast. And He'll hold you fast because He's the God of hope. So go with God today. Always go with God because He goes with you.